This is HR4 Racing, and today we're going to be talking about making horsepower with your cooling system. Before we get into the cooling system, I was going to show you where we are with the car. Chase has been working on the body. He's got this thing looking pretty good. He's getting there. Hopefully he'll be done with it sometime next weekend. But man, he's doing a real good job. He's never made a body before, and this is his first time, and he's really doing really well with it. If you're like us, we can't afford to just pay somebody to do it, so we just have to figure out how to do it ourselves. But he's doing a real good job. I'm proud of him. Doing better than I could do. I think he's going to have an act for it. But anyhow, next week, if he does get it done, we'll go in detail and let him talk to you about it and show everything on it. Man, he's doing a good job. But anyhow, the heads I took off last week. I took them to my buddy Tim, who does our head work, and he said that nothing major on them, just minor touch-ups on them, and he should have them freshened up and ready for us by the end of the week. So hopefully next weekend we'll get this thing back running. Hopefully Chase will get the body done, and everything's got to work out right. But hopefully the week after that, if it does, if we get our letters or our numbers and everything goes right, hopefully then we can be getting it set up and ready to race on Friday. Not race Friday night, but be getting it ready Friday night to race on Saturday. And that's what we're hoping for. 2 more weeks. May end up being 3, but that's okay. But anyhow, so the cooling system. How can we make power with the cooling system? So the first thing that I think, I'm no expert on this, so don't be watching me as an expert, but the first thing I think you should do is make your cooling system as efficient as possible. Make that thing cool like it ain't cooled before. All last year we really struggled because, man, this thing, we could not keep it warmed up. It really hurt us, really, because before the race we could not get it up to temperature. We'd put cardboard in front of the radiator. We'd get it warmed up, 200 degrees. As soon as you pulled the cardboard out to go out on the track, it just, before it even gets to the track, it's down to nothing. So every single start this last year, the engine was not up to temperature, which really hurts you. If you ain't got the oil temperature up and your water temperature up, the engine just ain't gonna take off good, man. It just won't. So that really, cost us a lot last year. And not to mention every single caution. When he's running hard, it comes up temperature 180, 190, oil temperature 230, 240, good running temperatures. 190 degree water, 240 oil, that's good. But caution comes out, temperature bottom, it just drops all the way down. So even on the restarts, couldn't get a good restart because the engine just won't run as good then. So it was already really, really efficient. So what did we do? We made it even more efficient. So last year we ran just a regular 4-blade steel fan that we got at Speedway Motors. It ain't nothing special, just like probably any 4-blade steel fan. So this year we got an even better fan. This is a race fan, the brand race fan, and it pulls even better than the steel blade we had on there. So we got a really good fan. We got a really good shroud. We got a really good radiator. This is actually a triple pass radiator. And this thing just cools as good as we can possibly cool it. I guarantee it. This thing is not going to heat up at all. So that would be the first step. Make this thing cool as good as you can. All right, so now we have made it as efficient as we can possibly make it. Maybe some people could do better, but this is efficient as we're going to get it. And it is very efficient. It was efficient last year, and it's even better now with this fan on it. But so now where do we go from here? One, we've already have done some just by adding the fan. It's way lighter. That's more horsepower. That race fan right here is way lighter than that steel fan. I mean, you can hold the two in your hand, and it just I haven't weighed them, but I know it's over half the weight, as the other one. And then not only that, this spacer right here, which I really like because the fan bolts on to it separate, and then it bolts onto your water pump right here. So you can take your fan off without taking your water pump pulley off, which is cool. But that spacer is super light. This is the spacer we ran last year. It's an aluminum spacer, but this sucker, this thing is heavy, man. I don't know why it's so heavy, but I guarantee you it's 4 times heavier than that spacer. This thing weighs about the same as the steel fan. It is crazy. I never really paid that much attention to it when I got it, but anyhow, so our fan spacer is way lighter. We already had aluminum pulleys on it, so that's horsepower. All that's horsepower. Weight is horsepower. Okay, now how do we make more? We got to make this cooling system less efficient. So the way we do that, one I've already did, our water pump pulley. This pulley, I just put it on, and it is way bigger than the pulley we had on it. That right there is going to slow down our water. Since our cooling system is so daggum good at pulling heat out of the engine, we can slow down this water, leave this hot water in the engine longer, because we can afford to do that because we're so efficient at this point. And when we do that, we're slowing down that water, we're gaining a lot of horsepower like that. When I say a lot, I mean at the most we're going to gain, if we do really good, you might can get close to 20 horsepower by fooling with your water, But daggum, when you're running these low horsepower engines in street stock, and especially like us with a 2-barrel low horsepower engine, every little amount that you can think of is going to help, man. Every little thing adds up to a lot. So that's what our goal is, man. So slowing down your water, good way to gain horsepower. And in the process, we're trying to get that temperature up, man. We do not want it to be cold, you know what I mean? That's hurting us. If we can get our temperature up on his starts and his takeoffs, that right there in itself is horsepower on the start of the race. Maybe after he's running, it ain't gonna matter. Temperature's coming up, but restarts and the beginning of the race, we're down on horsepower because of that. Okay, now from here, how are we going to continue to make it less efficient and gain more horsepower? This race fan that we have bought, the blades, it comes with a hub and blades. So these blades you bolt onto the hub. You can put different quantities of blades on this hub. You can run, I think you can get, I don't remember if it's 5 or 6. I didn't get that. I only got 4 blades because I know there's no chance of us needing that, But right now we got 4 blades. We can run 3 blades or we can run 2 blades. So we're going to start off with 4 blades, I think, just to make sure we're not going to do something stupid. See how it runs, see how cool it is, because we did slow down the water. and it is a different fan. So, you know, we got to be safe about it. The next race, if we can, we're going to pull down to 3 blades. 3 blades is more horsepower. 3 blades is more heat in the engine. So the engine should build up more heat. It may stay the same when he's running hard, but it's not going to cool off as quick on cautions. And when we heat it up before he goes out to race, it's not going to cool down as quick. And that's our goal. So, and if it's still too cool, then we're going to go to 2 blades. And that is our goal. That's what we're shooting for. 2 blades, a lot more horsepower than 4 blades. Way more efficient, should get heat in our engine. Well, way more efficient as far as horsepower goes. Way less efficient as far as cooling goes. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make horsepower with our cooling system. So hopefully that will work. I feel good about it. I know it's going to help us. So anyhow, that's how you make horsepower with your cooling system. All right, now that we're done talking about that, I just want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, man, hit that subscribe button. We put out a lot of videos like this. We also put out a lot of videos at the racetrack when we're racing. So pretty cool stuff if you're into that, you know. But real quick, just want to thank our sponsors, which are not on the car currently, because, you know, we're putting new body on it. Still even got the plastic on it, you know. I ain't got her wrapped yet, but anyhow, that'll be done soon, hopefully. But on our quarter, we're going to put Hughes Farms, I think right here. So there's another spot on the quarter left. PPM. We're with PPM again. They help us a lot. That's where you want to get your American racers. And any kind of racing parts, they have them. Hunter there, he does awesome with us. He helps he helps us all the time, man. He helps us get parts, you know, when we can't find them. That's a tough thing in this sport, is trying to figure out what you need. He's real good at that, and he's got the parts. So need parts or tires, go see him at PPM. On our hood, El Toro Mexican Grill. You can see it's on their old hood. I think we're going to make a new hood, but they're sponsoring us again. They do. They've helped us a lot over the years, and they're helping us again this year. So thank you to them. But if you want to be, if you got a local business and you want it to be on this car and on this channel, just make a comment, because anywhere on the door, you know, is available. We got small spots, we got bigger spots, even a big spot left on the quarter also along beside the Hughes Farms. So just like I say, leave a comment or try to get a hold of Chase Hoffman, and we'll see if we can make something happen there. So, but anyhow, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed, and we'll see you next time.